Welcome to Tekidia Daily. I'm DBC Ekekwe. Our conversation today will focus on the new MTN's Playbook with Mastercard. Just this week, we received the information that MTN has signed a strategic partnership with Mastercard. Of course, Mastercard is one of the largest payment processing companies in the world, MTN being a category king telecommunication company in sub-Saharan Africa and beyond. So these two companies came together and decided that they will do something amazing, making it possible that Mastercard global reach in the payment industry and MTN's African tentacles in the telecommunication space, they can come together and then deliver great services to their customers. So what is there is this. MTN wants to continue that construct that any platform, digital ecosystem, we have what I have called fake technologization. The construct of fake technologization is that platforms in the digital space must always have a payment element. And in this case, MTN has seen a great value in that space, building mobile money. But it's also wanted to do something more amazing. And that amazing thing is making it possible that people that have MTN mobile money connected to their Mastercard virtual payment solution will have the opportunity of buying things in some trusted websites around the world. So by making it possible, MTN customers that may not even have a bank account can shop in leading e-commerce platforms like Amazon, like Macy's, JCPenney's, and other global brands. And they do these things without necessarily having to worry about going to a bank to get any specific domiciliary-based Mastercard card. So it's a new playbook, because what this means is that if you have a mobile money wallet with MTN and you are also integrated with Mastercard virtual payment solution, you can use that virtual card to make payments on digital platforms, and then you can now shop as though if you're even living outside Africa or living specifically outside your nation. So it offers people that want to shop an opportunity. This is what it is. MTN has made it very clear that it wants to build Africa's largest fintech platform. And you cannot necessarily argue against that, because the implication is there that if you have millions, tens of millions of users in your own telecommunication ecosystem, if these millions of people, you can capture a very, even 10-20% of them moving into the mobile money space, you can extract a significant payment commission from just doing that. There are more than, in Nigeria alone, specifically in Nigeria alone, according to Mastercard research, more than 301 billion consumer transactions take place annually. And more than 90% of that, to a large extent, when that report came out about 3-4 years ago, most of those are still done offline in the digital space. That means they are cash-based. So if this redesigning continues to happen through digitization, and if companies like MTN can capture a very small part of it, you can see that that will be a very massive new revenue base for the mobile giant. So demand matters than supply. MTN understands that in as much as it has a world-class payment processing ecosystem, MTN has the users. And that is why this deal makes sense for Mastercard, because with MTN, the customers are no more in thousands, but they are now running tens of millions. And this deal is global. And that globalization does not necessarily deal with one of the biggest frictions we have within the continental Africa, which is that intra-African trade is not still the way it should be. So they are not offering you the opportunity for you to go and buy things in Ethiopia, buy things in Kenya, buy things in South Africa. If you are living in Nigeria, or if you are living in Ghana, to buy things in Gambia or Sierra Leone, they are just doing one thing, helping you to shop in Europe and North America, and most likely also in China. So that doesn't do it. So that means that for fintech companies, there is still that opportunity that is still there for you to do something in the intra-African trade. And of course, you may ask me, why are you looking for commission on a transaction base of maybe $20 million instead of the billions or billions of dollars transmitted through Western Europe and North America? But that's what it takes. The opportunity remains in those two continents, Europe and North America. And that's why everyone is focusing on that. And the intra-African trade building within the African system will remain, I would say, to a large extent, just minimal. So cash transfer has been the main cardinal thing for MTN mobile money. But over time, that construct of fixed technologization is evident. They are doing lending, they're doing insurance, they're doing remittance and payments. And as that continues, continue to see this ecosystem through this Mastercard virtual payment solution continue to expand. So if you are in fintech, there is a new basis of competition you have to deal with now. It means that anyone with an MTN card, MTN SIM card, and a mobile money wallet through Mastercard can actually cause a disintermediation without necessarily needing you to do so many things. And that means that a competition has actually come and you have to prepare for it. And if you are a bank, you never know. This is how it begins. Some of your customers may say, hey, why do I have to worry? I can do these things through MTN and Mastercard. You're listening to Take It There Daily.